Guys, we are back with more Bless news, and it's actually pretty exciting if you're following the development of Bless right now, or the redevelopment of Bless. So a couple days ago I received a message from Cryy that linked me to some Bless gameplay, specifically the new combat, more specifically for the Berserker. So this is showing off the new skill animations or changes that are being made to the Berserker class, and of course they're going to be adding changes and reworking the other classes as well. But this gameplay right here, showing off the before and after, shows us that the cooldowns and the cast time will now be shortened. And if you are to ask me, out of all the classes available in Bless, the Berserker was the most fun class to play because it offered the most freedom. It felt more action combat over tab targeting. I was going to make a video about this shortly after seeing it, but we had Dark and Light and we also had Citadel Forged with Fire to cover, and I felt that those were more of a priority than this. Then today I checked my sub box and I see that Nocht has covered not only this, but a lot more changes coming to Bless. So I'm going to sum it up, but I'm going to link his video in the description, and you guys should definitely check it out right now or after this video, as he'll be going more into detail on what changes are coming to Bless. So character customization is now going to be upgraded. It's going to have even more detailed options, and personally I feel that Bless Online had one of the best character creators out there. So to see that they're going to make it even more complex or even more in-depth is kind of a surprise, because I didn't think that this would be one of the changes coming. The interface is also being reworked for character class selection, and it does look pretty sexy. The skill system is going to be a lot more complex, and this is another thing that I felt was also pretty good in the game, because your skills ran like decks. You would have these different builds. You can have, different books, so you can switch on the go. One for PvE, one for PvP, maybe even add another one for different situations. Now the system is going to be even more complex, so to see what types of changes they're making is pretty exciting. Auto pathing will now be a thing, and really this wasn't a feature that I felt I needed in games, but now I'm playing Albion Online and I'm kind of wishing it was there, or at least like clicking on the map and being able to walk to it like you do in Black Desert, because sometimes I got messages or I just kind of want to do other stuff, but it's like, damn it, I have to manually walk all the way to this town. Yes, I know it ruins the immersion, but if you got other stuff to do, it really helps. Taming in the game, if you've played Bless Online, is super cheesy. You pretty much just press one button and that's it. It's RNG whether or not you catch the monster or pet, but now they're making changes to this pet taming system that should make it more like a mini game, so it will actually be a challenge. They're also adding different glows to your weapons and armor to make them stand out more, and this is one thing that we spoke about in the last Bless video, which was, when you get better armor, it doesn't really feel like it. It's like, oh, I went from plain clothes to plain clothes. Thanks for the hand-me-downs, Mom. I don't know about you guys, but the true end game of every MMORPG to me is fashion and being the best in PvP. But the look of your character is like, that's the #1 goal from the start. And with Bless Online, I always felt that my character just looked really dull. There's more changes, and as I said, please check out Nocht's video because it's very informative, and this guy has been covering Bless. He covers other games as well, but his content is I think this shows that these developers actually care. They're really trying hard to make Bless like a way better game. I believe a lot of these changes are coming to the Japanese servers, and they're also having a test server on KR, which you can have access to if you already have a Korean account. I do have an account, so will I be hopping back into Bless to check it out? I want to, but there's a lot going on in life, and I know that I can't commit to these things like I used to be able to. For example, Revelation, I was making a guide on every little thing, and I just can't do that for games anymore. But I can still cover games in this way, which is cool. So things are definitely looking good. Bless is going to have better customization, a better skill system, better class skills and animations. The combat's going to be reworked even faster. It's going to be cool to see how it turns out once it reaches its final form. It definitely looks like the game is for sure coming to the West, because they now have someone in position, or they're hiring for a position that covers the NA and EU version of the game. Also, they are talking about plans for releasing the game on Steam. Anything on Steam is attractive to me. I love being able to go to my library, launch a game, and track my hours. Now I know there's a way that you can track hours of a game that's not on Steam, but it just doesn't feel the same. Steam can also hurt a game, so if a game launches like Dark and Light and the optimization isn't good and people play it for, I don't know, 1 or 2 hours, they might leave a negative review. Or maybe they'll step into it, see the cash shop, leave a negative review after an hour, and you know, people check back a couple hours in and see that it has 90% negative feedback, and from there, the hive mind effect takes over, and yeah. So I hope that that won't be the case with Bless if it actually does turn out to be a good game, and it shouldn't. If it's a good game, it should get positive feedback. But of course, the company can still fuck it up with the cash shop. That's a thing that we know nothing about right now, but I'm now even more optimistic, so excited to see what happens to the game. Let me know what you guys think about this. Are you excited? Do you find it interesting? You still care about it? Are you going to give it a try if it does come over here? Let me know, and I will catch you guys in the next video. See you soon, friends.